What's good YouTube, Ben here, welcome to the next video on the channel. In this one, I'm going to give you my next old school RuneScape free-to-play money making guide. This one's called Steal Equals Profit. Let's get into this. Quickly before we get into the video guys, don't forget you can also like, comment and subscribe to show support to the channel. Don't forget you can also join my other socials down below like Discord and TikTok. And don't forget when I go live on YouTube, I also go live at the same time on Twitch. So if you want to watch me whilst I'm live but don't watch streams on YouTube, you can always check me out on Twitch. Let's get back in. Alright, so steal equals profit. Basically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into the wilderness, finding steel plate bodies, high-alching them to make profit. Now, I'm going to label this video as no requirement money making, there's a reason for it. So even though the method we're using, which is a requirement, because you need 55 magic in order to use high alchemy, what you can do as a lower level player that does not have that is get the steel plate bodies, grab a full invent, and go to the G and sell them. Now, what we're going to be doing is, like I said, high alching. And we're going to go through deep wilderness into the lava maze, which is right about here. Now, we're going to go to about here, which is where the steel plate bodies are. Now, there's only one per world, so what we're going to do is pick it up, alch it, and then hop worlds to get another. And you basically can keep doing that for as long as you wish. Now, because it's high alchemy, you're going to need fire runes, which using a staff of fire will do perfectly fine. And one nature rune per high alch. Now the reason this is so profitable is because steel plate bodies high alch for a value of 1,200 each. The cost of the staff, at least at the time of recording, I believe is about 400 GP. And then the nature runes right now I think are 96 GP as of time of recording the video. So bearing in mind that the staff is a one-time buy, because once you've got it you don't need to buy it again. And then each rune basically you're making about, I'd say about 1k profit per high alch, which is actually really solid considering you're not spending any money to actually get these other than the runes. Now, another thing to note as well, this is in deep wilderness, and normally, you know, if I'm doing a wilderness free-to-play moneymaker, I'm like, oh, there's no real reason to worry about PKers, odds are you're not going to see one. In this instance, it's a little bit different. The reason it's a bit different is because if you look at the world map, you'll notice that just at the top of the lava maze is 2 runite rocks. Now, this is important to note because runite is probably the best moneymaker on free-to-play. Because runite ore goes for about, I believe, 10k a piece. Now, bearing in mind, if you had a full inventory at 28, that's around 280,000 GP per invent. And of course, the requirement for it is really high, needing 85 mining. So because of that, it's one of the most sought after places to PK in free to play, if not the most sought after. But since you're in the lava maze, one, odds are there aren't going to be any PKers because it's deep in the maze. And two, if you happen to spot a PKer on the map, odds are they're not close enough to you to become a problem, so you can easily log out. So I'd always keep an eye on that too. You see PKer, log out. Or if you're ready to go back anyway, you could log out, log into a different world, and try and make a run for it. You know what I mean? Another thing I'd recommend is bringing in quite a bit of food as well, because there are enemies within this lava maze that can easily go ahead and do a lot of damage, and you're also going to need a slashing weapon because of spider webs. So, because of that, you're going to need to bring like a knife with you or something. I've just brought a knife, because knives are the safest bet, really. I mean, they don't cut webs as consistently as like a scimitar does, or scimitar rather, sorry. But, you know, you get the drift. So, once you're running through the maze, follow along the way I'm going. Now, I'm a bit annoyed because I just recorded this video. I've got to re-record it because the recording corrupted. OBS decided it didn't want to actually record it, so I'm hoping this time OBS actually wants to behave itself. But if you come to this third side, there's another spider web along with a hill giant. It's only level 28, so it's not really a big deal. And we just got past him without him actually seeing us. There we go. So once you've cut through said web, it'll take you right to the end of the maze. Now, once you're here, there's a little gate you got to pass through, which is, again, is another great thing, because if PK tries to pop up, unless they're already in here, you have a couple of seconds because of the gate, so. Yeah, people have been here depleting the runite ore. Decently recently as well, actually. I'm genuinely surprised people actually get runite on free-to-play nowadays because of all the bots and all the gold farmers that farm it. But you want to come to about here. Now, there isn't a steel plate body here. Someone's already nabbed this one, so someone else must already be doing it. So we'll hop to a completely different world. Let's go to this world. See if there's one here. We'll pick a world at complete random. Of course, world hopping can take a hot moment. There we go, steel plate body. So once you've got set steel plate body, all you're going to do is quickly high alch, and then literally hop world again. And keep hopping between worlds, and just high alching plate body, hop, high alch, hop, high alch, hop. Now, like I said, if you don't have enough to high alchemy, as in you don't have enough magic, then what I would recommend doing is picking up the plate bodies and selling them. Basically, get a whole invent, go back to the Grand Exchange, sell them. Of course, it's nowhere near as good money because, you know, high alchemy is one of the most consistent money makers across free-to-play. In fact, it probably is the most consistent now because Runite ore being so high requirement, and we're being attacked by a stupid demon, of course. This can happen as well. If this happens, all you want to do is quickly run this way through the gate. Run through the gate so we can't follow you. Close it. There you go. That stops the demon from coming after you. Give it a hot minute and he will break his aggravation and he'll walk off. And then you can freely hop worlds and go back in. There you go. He's broken off his thing. So once he's broken off his attack, you can then hop and then go straight back in. Piece of cake. Now, when that happens, it can slow you down ever so slightly. Because, of course, you have to run out to lose the aggravation from the demon. But it's really not that bad. Of course, in this instance, the demon's standing right on top of it. So just wait a second. There you go. I'm good now. And then you can go back to your high alchemy madness. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. Oh, for God's sake, stupid demon. He can come after you a bit more often as well. But if the gate's already open, just close the gate, make sure you can't follow, and then go back. Anyway, like I was saying, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please, because you guys have been smashing it recently. Don't forget to turn on notifications to be notified of all uploads and live streams, because I do upload daily and I live stream most days. When I go live right here on YouTube. So like I said before, if you have those notifications turned on, you'll know when I go live. I do a whole bunch of different content, so feel free to drop by. Don't forget to join my other socials down below, like Discord and TikTok. And don't forget, you can also support the channel further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99 pence per month here in the UK, or about $1.30 in America. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.